Mathematics at Init College, a YouTube channel for high school mathematics education. Mathematics 2C, Swedish high school education system. Hi, this is Babak. In this video I am going to solve the following problem for you, which is on the topic of systems of linear equations. Let me read the problem for you first. Solve the following system of linear equations. The first equation is 2x minus 5y minus 1 all over 11 plus x minus 2y all over 3 equals to 16. The second equation reads as follows: 7x plus y all over 5 plus 2 times x minus 1 all over 3 equals to 31. That's a good idea if you pause the video at this point and try to solve the problem yourself first. If you solve the problem in a correct way, the answer that you get for x is equal to 16 and y equals to -7. Okay, now let us start solving this problem. I would recommend to start simplifying each one of these equations separately by trying to get rid of fractions first. So if I want to get rid of fractions in the first equation, it would be very good if I multiply both sides by 33, and then I will get rid of these two fractions. So what I do, I would write the first equation 2x minus 5y minus 1 divided by 11, and then I have plus x minus 2y divided by 3 equals to 16. Okay, so let me write this, and I want to multiply both sides by 33, so I will multiply this by 33. So let me write this a little bit further. I also multiply this by 33, of course. Okay, so then what happens? If I multiply this into the first term, 33 and 11 can be simplified. So what is left for me is 3 times, and then I multiply this by the numerator. Okay, so let me write them patiently. So it becomes 3 times 2x minus 5y minus 1, and then plus. I will take this one and multiply it in the second fraction, but then 3 and 33 are simplified. 11 is left for me. I multiply 11, the numerator of the second fraction. So this becomes 11x minus 2y. On the right hand side, I use my calculator to do it quickly. So 33 times 16. Okay, so this becomes 528. And of course, it is not hard to multiply these two numbers without calculator. And then I will start simplifying this expression. So I multiply 3 inside, it becomes 6x minus 15y minus 3, and then I multiply 11 inside, it becomes 11x minus 22y's, and I still have 528 on the right. Still I can simplify more because 6x here and then 11x are similar, and these two are also similar. And then I move minus 3 to the right hand side, yes? So 6x plus 11x, it becomes 17x. And then I have minus 15y minus 22 is minus 37y's. And if I move 3 to the right, it becomes positive. And if I add it to 528, it becomes 531. So that is one of the equations. This is the simplified version of the first equation. Okay, now for the second equation, I want also to get rid of fractions. So you see that the best number to multiply is 15. So what I do, I will write it here. So I have 15, and then I have 7x plus y over 5, and then I have plus 2x minus 1 all over 3, and on the right hand side, of course, I have to multiply 15 by 31. Okay, the same story here. I multiply this by the first one, 5 and 15 are simplified, 3 is left. 3 should be multiplied in the numerator of the first one. So this becomes 3, 7x plus y, and then I will have the same here. So 3 and 15 will be cancelled, 5 is left, 5 should be multiplied here, 5 times 2 is 10, so it becomes 10x minus 1. And on the right hand side, again, I use my calculator to calculate it quickly, so it is 465. And then I will simplify the left hand side, so I multiply, it becomes 21x plus 3y's, and then I will have 10x, and then I have minus 10 is equal to 465. So you see here, this term and that term are similar. These are the only similar ones, so it becomes 31x, and then I will have plus 3y, and I move minus 10 to the right, it becomes positive 10, so it becomes 475. So that would be my second equation. Okay, then, so my system is now reduced to a little bit simpler equation. So I have 17x minus 37y is equal to 531, and then I have 31x plus 3y is equal to 475. Okay, so I need to get rid of one of these variables. So here, for example, we can use addition method. Okay, so for example here I multiply the first equation. My goal is to eliminate y first. Okay, and so I will do this. I will multiply the first one by 3 and the second one by 37. Okay, and then I will add them. So let us see how this will go. So let me just do it patiently. I multiply the first equation by 3. The first one gives me 51x, and the other one 111 y's, and the other one is 1593. Okay, and then for the next one I have to multiply 31 by 37, so let me just do it with my calculator. So it becomes 1147 x's, but what happens for the next one? The next one becomes positive 111 y's, and on the right hand side I have 475, and I multiply it by 37. So the answer that I get is 17,575. Okay, and now I start adding them side by side. So what happens is that this term and that term, as I desired, are cancelled now. Okay, and then I add these two numbers. So 51 added to that one gives me 8 and 9, and then I have 1. Yes, 1198 is equal to. So let me add these numbers by calculator. So it is 1593. Yes, so according to my calculator the answer is 19,168, and now I am looking for x. So x is this number divided by that number. Okay, so then what happens? X is equal to, so let me do this calculation by my calculator again. So it becomes 16. Okay, so if I divide, it becomes 16. So this is my x value. Now I can choose and put my x value in one of these equations. It doesn't matter if we put that x value somewhere here, or in one of these equations here. So because of course we have the calculator, it doesn't matter, we can use one of them. For example, let me use this equation, okay, and then plug x here. So then what happens? I will get this 31 times x, which is 16, plus 3y, which is unknown, is equal to 475, and then 3y would be 475 minus, so I multiply these two numbers using my calculator, so 31 times 16 is equal to 496, and I move it to the other side, so it becomes minus 496. Yes, let me check. Yes, that's correct. And then I subtract these two numbers, it becomes negative 21. And then I am looking for y, so I divide by 3, so the answer becomes negative 7. So as was given in the problem, the answer to x should be 16, and the answer to y should be negative 7. Okay? But that is also good if we learn how to solve these problems using GeoGebra. So if I go here and open a GeoGebra software, I'm using Classics 5 here. So let me make it a little bit clear for you. So if you want to solve systems of equations, the standard ones are not appropriate for us. We need to open a CAS window. CAS, Computer Algebra System. So if you see this, I'm opening it. Let me close these things, don't distract you. Okay. Oh, I made this small mistake here, so let me just go again and open this view. So let me just move it around. I don't need it here. So here it is, my CAS window. Okay, so what I need to do if I want to solve this equation, so you need to type this equation. Of course, Classic 6 has this advantage that how you type is actually in the form of handwritten one. It's easier, but I myself prefer this Classics 5. And now if I want to do that, I need to use this solve instruction, and you see that there is a solve, not solution, solve, list of equations, list of variables. You click on it, and then you start typing your equations. So here you have to be careful. The typing should be inside curly brackets, okay? And then I will start typing it. The first equation was 2x minus 5y minus 1, the whole thing divided by 11, and then I had plus. Another one was x minus 2y. I'm just typing them. And then divided by 3 is equal to 16, and then you put when the first equation is finished, you put a comma, and then you have a second equation, 7x. You see that I am using a pair of brackets around them, and then divides by 5, and then I have plus, and then I have open the brackets, 2x minus 1 here, and then divided by 3 equals to 31. So if you see, I am just typing this equation. The only difference is that I am using a pair of brackets around that, because otherwise if you just punch this and divide by 11 in this version of GeoGebra, it will read it as 2x minus 5y minus just 1 over 11, but my intention is to put all of them over 11, so I'm using a pair of brackets, and I separate these equations by a comma, but then you see that I have a list of variables, so I go here, and then I open a curly bracket again and close it. Inside this, I am telling GeoGebra what are my variables. So my variables, my unknowns are x and y. So this is the instruction of solving equations using GeoGebra. The Classic system, the Classic 6 is also the same, might be is a little bit easier, but you need to remember, you have to go to this CAS view. And then hopefully when I put this one, you get two answers. X is equal to 16 and x is equal to negative 7, as we were able to calculate it by hand. Okay. I hope that this video was useful for you. I will put the link to the PDF file of these solutions below this video. Until the next video, be safe and goodbye.